Hey Jared, what are you up to?
Hey man, the usual. Just kind of going through some emails. You know, think I might maybe get to an essay or two. It's,
Shall we tag team this?
hey man, always
Okay,
love
okay.
to tag team.
Love it, love it. This is Romeo Montague's. Love this student.
Yeah.
Very lovable student.
Lovable student. Definitely some reckless tendencies.
Picks fights.
Yeah,
Can be a little
yeah.
impulsive.
That's why we have to mentor him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Tone it
Right.
down, shouldn't be so rash.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of assumptions. But anyway, all right, let's take a look at Romeo's essay here. So, you can't see the forest for the trees. We open with a cliche.
It's cliche.
Yeah. I know how much you love cliches, Jared, sir. Okay, so we definitely have to do something about that. Here, I'll just switch to my favorite suggesting mode.
Yeah.
Pop this in.
Do the same.
We definitely need to start with a bigger bang. We've all heard the all too popular idiom, yes we know, at some point. Thank you. Personally, I have always been able to take myself out of a situation and look at the big picture. A little pretentious. Personally,
Yeah.
I have always been able to take myself out of a situation, unlike you all,
yes,
embroiled in the
yes.
situation. Okay.
Lowly people.
There are. For as long as I can remember, some of my favorite places. British English.
Yeah.
What do the British know about English?
Not a lot. Yeah.
Have been airports. Okay, we're talking about forests, then trees, then big picture, then airports. The connection is kind of there, but
Yeah.
can be tighter, I feel.
Yeah.
There are times I relish my visits to these focal points of international connectedness more than the destination itself. I used to sit in front of the large windows staring at these gargantuan feats of engineering carrying
Big
hundreds of
words. Smart guy.
smart
Oh,
guy.
yeah.
What do you think about
Vocabulary.
these big words here?
Kind of got a little bit going on, man. International, of course, whatever. Okay, connectedness, and we get gargantuan. So I'm thinking,
What do you think about big words generally? Because I know a lot of we see a lot of students they open the thesaurus and
Geeking.
every 5
Yeah.
seconds they're
Yeah.
like, okay, what's a synonym for A, B, C, D, and E?
Uh-huh.
What's a synonym for good? And then they just pick the biggest word they
Right,
can
right,
find
right.
among the set and stick it in.
It's a good balance. You want to have you want to be smart, but also relatable, likable. All right, it's a tricky balance.
Yeah. I think what kids sometimes don't understand is that even synonyms have different shades of meaning, and you need to understand kind of the nuances, the intricacies, to use one of your favorite
Intricacies.
words.
My favorite words? Oh no, I am not a fan of big words.
Oh,
right?
what?
Gotta sprinkle them, right? A little
Sprinkle
masala.
them, a little
you know?
masala.
Yeah.
Got it. So
Yeah.
go light on the big words. I'll remember that. Wise words from the master. Carrying hundreds of people to another corner of the world, each with their own story and purpose. Now, this is one of my
Yeah.
grammatical pet peeves, a misplaced or an ambiguous dangling modifier, right? The way the sentence is written, it seems like each world has its own story and purpose, which don't make sense. Are you feeling like it's rambling a bit? Like, I feel like I wanted to get to the point a bit faster.
Potentially. Remember, this is a Common App essay, right?
Mhm.
You only get 650 words,
Yeah.
right? And we've already, in
Used.
one opening paragraph, right? We've done 107 words. It's a big chunk,
Yeah.
right?
Understood.
We're wondering, where are we getting to,
Let's see if we get to the point in the second paragraph. You want to take this, sir?
right? So, living only a few kilometers from an international airport, Late at night, as I'm trying to go to sleep, I can hear planes zoom past above my building, carrying my thoughts with them.
Oh. It's okay. It's
Yeah.
okay. Stay awake, bro.
Come on, it's been a long day.
But it might be a long day for those admissions officers too. So you
That's
can't
true.
lose an opportunity
That is true.
to really hook them.
You ever heard that song, right? There's an Owl City song where it's talking about fireflies above my house. It's giving me that vibe of just like a sleepy little, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sleeping. Little fireflies.
A little bit, just a little bit.
Yeah, we need more action.
Yeah. My mind soars across open fields, crowded metropolitans,
Mm.
unforgiving oceans, the entire world within the reach of my imagination.
Metropolitans. See, sometimes this goes back to the big word discussion. When you use a big word that's a little sticky,
Mm-hmm.
that isn't used naturally, it distracts the reader from your point, right? Language has to be smoother, so the intended meaning is conveyed in a more seamless fashion. And I don't know, metropolitans to me was a bit jarring.
Well, it had to be, right? Metropolitans, right, maybe refers to people, right? You can be a metropolitan, but can you be a crowded metropolitan?
Yeah. So that shows a little bit of. You want to show command over language. You want to show that you're very thoughtful in your word choice. And so metropolitans is definitely a small miss there.
Yeah. So, what else we got? We got, such has been my tendency to gravitate towards again, British, right? Towards large ideas and concepts, trying to challenge my mind if it dare grasp it. Shakespeare, do you not think, Rahul said?
Very much so. A little
Of
academic.
course.
Such has
Oh,
been
yes.
my
Oh,
tendency.
yes, of course,
Right?
Of course, yes.
Ooh, shall we
Yeah,
sip our tea?
Oh, yes.
Would you like some crumpets with your tea, sir?
Why my crumpets? Exactly. Oh, the pinky. Oh, of
Pinky,
course,
pinky, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. My saucer. Right.
So, we'll be looking at tone, right? Tone's a big thing with these essays, right? How am I coming off to my reader, right?
Mhm.
Am I someone who comes off, yeah, as I said, relatable, kind of, a little informal without necessarily being, too informal? There's
Exactly.
a difference between, right, having a conversation, maybe potentially with your admissions officer, and having, say, shoot the breeze, just, kind of,
Yeah.
right?
And jokes apart, there's also a British versus American discussion here.
There.
This is an American Common App essay.
Yeah.
America being a little more casual. Definitely you want to come off as academic and having big ideas, but you don't want that overly stuffy academic tone, which might work in the UK personal statement.
See,
All
there's gotta be a
right.
difference.
Then the last line.
So, wanting to enact positive change in the world and have an impact of my own, I've always believed this quality to be an asset.
Ooh. That seems disconnect. We're talking about big ideas, big ideas, big ideas, airports, planes. Reminds me of the Terminal Tom Hanks movie.
Yeah,
Great
yeah,
movie,
yeah,
by the way.
yeah.
You know, I'm imagining this kid stuck in an airport for months.
That would be an
But-
interesting story.
That would be an interesting story. Tom Hanks would get into a lot of good schools. But this positive change to me comes out of nowhere. Right? Like, if you're going to bring in a new idea like that, it needs to be connected
Exactly.
more logically. Anyway, I think we need to get into this. Okay, that was an amazing session. Let's take a final read.
Yeah,
I'm
that'd be
really
nice.
liking how this is sounding. You want to take it away, sir?
So much hard work we put into that, I just feel like I'm proud. Right
Yes.
now, right?
Yes.
Really? Yeah. Okay. So, what we got? I gravitate toward ideas, theories, and systems that can simply be described as larger than life. Films, state-of-the-art storytelling, a medium with stupendous reach, drawing eyes from across the globe, now embedded in the fabric of human culture. Markets, growing infinitely, intricate webs woven within the world of economics.
Love the alliteration, by the way.
Right?
That's your specialty.
Countless exchanges and transactions, making me wonder whether money does, in fact, make the world go round. Seeing some different thoughts going, right?
Mm-hmm.
Aviation, ferrying billions of travelers each year through airports, the focal nodes of international connectedness. I gape out of vast windows at fleets of magnificent jets, gargantuan feats of engineering, awed by their scale.
What I love about this is we're playing around with the structure,
Mm-hmm.
right? Everyone will tell you don't just list items,
Exactly.
but we break the rules here,
Mhm.
and we're introducing 3 different facets of Romeo's profile and character: films,
Mhm.
markets, and aviation. And later on, we show the connections between these two, united by this meta theme of "I love the big picture," which we hit immediately.
Exactly.
No
Getting to the point.
cliches.
Right?
Yeah.
I'll bet here, right? This space that we used, look at that. Only 99 words, right? We condensed all that content.
And
To
put
say
more
the same
content
thing.
because the films and the markets really didn't exist. So we cut this down significantly. All right. All in a day's work, sir.
All in a day's work.
Okay. And I have the highest hopes for Romeo. Let's see how
So do
things-
I. I think he's going to do well.
I
really
think
do.
so as well.
Yeah.
I think so as well.
Yeah.
All right.
He's going places.
Same time tomorrow.
Same time tomorrow.
See you, buddy.
Same bat time. Same bat channel.
This was a slam dunk.
Hey.
It's one of those, alley oops,
Yeah, there you go. See? Yeah.
Shaq to Kobe.
Yeah, there you go. You
Kobe
know.
to Shaq, typically.
Yeah,
That-
Kobe
that's
Shaq.
normal.
Yeah.
All righty. Until tomorrow.
Till tomorrow.